Hello? Am I alive again? I disconnect. I'm glad I was just sitting here reading a little bit, waiting a minute for my internet to relax because it certainly happened again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Oh, wait. My chat room broke again? Hold on. Am I. No, I'm good. Okay. Alright, with you forward. Yours is an unfamiliar face. You're hoping to go up this. Oh, yeah. Word travels fast. This town. Information is born, grows old, and dies in a day. The Emperor's assassination, ancient history, my friend. This face I dislike. It's the eyes, beady, shining, eyes that see but never show. You know the sort. Whom do I speak of? Vain, of course. Only a man like that could do what he's done, killing his own two brothers in cold blood for opposing the Emperor. To the city, are you? Going to be a soldier like the rest of them? I wish you luck. You go up there, you die a little inside. A part of you goes cold and black, just like them senators. I'd stay down here if I were you. And they hate them motherfuckers. I tire of swapping tidbits of information in the street, though there's not else I fancy doing, truth be told. That's the problem with success. What can you catch here? Well, lots of things, I suppose. Depends on what you're fishing for. Me, I'm fishing for my past. For the fire, my youth. What? No, you can't feed a family with the past, but you can keep yourself warm at night. He's lost at chat. They're solving tidbits. This is, yeah, okay. Do you wonder why I sit here doing not day come day go? I've done me bit for the Empire, that's why I've earned me rest. Don't you ever fancy a rest, youngin'? Do you have business with us? I'll tell you straight out. We've no money, so don't even bother trying to relieve us of it. Fair. Played many a man false in the city, so I did. Of course, I was being played just the same, though I didn't know it. I've ruined so many men. 'Tis all I can do now is to hide myself here and hope I don't run into any former clients. Mine, if we only bought them cockatrices when we had the chance, why we'd be rich men today, so we would. What? Okay. One gill. They really trying to impart on you how bad it is down here, huh? Ain't it plain to see? I'm one of many of what tried to make it up in the city and fell back down here. If only I hadn't signed that paper. Yeah, I wasn't ardent with the rest of them. All it took was one broker, one binding agreement, and nary a scruple in sight. If I find them all, do you want something? Oh, how to get to the city? Up these stairs, then off to the west, and just up there. Better be prepared, mate. Some Moogles then, eh? I've got 8 of them. Discount if you take the lot. It's a bargain. They're cute, they dance. Selling Moogles? My lord! On the far side, that's the Imperial City of Arcades. When I get a bit bigger, I'm going to be a soldier there. Okay, well, guess let's go across this bridge and see. Oh. Okay. I'll tell you a secret, but it stays between us two, right? I spied some of that incredible just now. What wouldn't you like to know? It was a bag of coin just thrown in a barrel it was. With a hoard like that, the city will be me oyster. You're telling anyone you hear. Mm-hmm. Solid. I was sure it'd be safe as houses in that barrel. That's so funny. Come to hear a tale, perhaps. There's a lot to be learned from the stories of the past, a lot you youngsters seem to have forgotten. To your peril, you should show a little more respect for fairy tales. Be in the market for some information? Sorry, I've none worth selling. Such a boy would be wise to pass on anything he heard to me, though. I'll pay a good price for word of goings on in the Ministry of Law and the Synod. A boy can stand to make a profit. Best not speak to me, lest my ill luck rub off on you. I lost everything. Everything. Ah, if I'd only had the right information. Around here, they're the ones what make it up there. Dregs, dropouts. Ow, I tired of vulgar life, but I'll get out. Oh, ow, I die. These stairs. My head says all I've got to do is walk up them. My feet are trembling, what with the assassination and all. In the capital, you have credentials. Yeah. Well, I don't see any. You can't just open our gates to you vulgars. You know, especially not the lion kind. Away with you. Huh. So we need credentials. Well, there's a sight for sore eyes. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again. Not here. Oh, wonderful. Into the street here. A pirate would do well to smile. Wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a street tier, a peddler of rumor and hearsay by the name of Jules. He'd bite a gill given him by his own mother and shave it by half to pay for her funeral. Sometimes an ear with the tight purse strings is the order of the day, like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. to the city you know a way. In Arcades, knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Now a fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy the whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. So, wise man, pay up. How does 1,500 gil sound? Alright. Bright boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? Actually, I did hear about a man who picked a bag of coins out of a barrel. Bags and barrels, eh? Boy would do well to bring that morsel to a man named Beasley near here. Tell him what you've heard. Tell me that you know the bloke was taking my coin. Oh, it was him, was it? Yeah. Okay. As I told you, good boy. Not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, when does the power of knowledge, my boy? See, it begins. Beasley's gone wild. Thanks, Jules. Never thought you'd go for such a meager price. Pirate should know that words are worth gil uncountable. Here's some words for you. The prodigal Bunansa's sons come back to the imperial roost. See? Words of much value, these. Bah. Wow. We're the imperial city of Arcades. Wow, look at that. There's like flying cars and shit. Whoa.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Cool. We are in the city now. I have an elderly friend, a court musician by trade. To hear him play the lute, you would think it sang. Go our separate ways here, Vaughn. I've some business to attend to. We'll meet again later. Huh? Hey! I do hope that girl found us tickets to the Mummer's Farce. And the right number on the right day. She can't be trusted with such things. It's been 5 years since I finally quit my lodgings in old Arcades, yet still I lack the gil to open a boutique of my own. Population of this great city continues to soar and buildings sprout like toadstools after the rain in this unruly garden of the Arcades. I'm having trouble putting a man I met, a business associate of my father, from my mind. He was so dashing, so mysterious. Of course, I'm certain a gentleman of his means would be a fiancéed at the very least. Of course he would. Is that what that... A fiancé? Is that what just happened? I need to look at this word. I feel like such a fool right now. Yeah, I was right. To be married. I mean, it's to be married. I thought so. Oh my, oh my, oh my, my, my. I was asked by my mother to buy tickets to the farce, yet I bought one too many. Oh, my mother despises waste. I shall be punished for sure. Okay. Empire raised by empire, and within her walls did I grow old. Yet the city was not always grand, nor the empire always prosperous. Youths today, they know only of her glory and nothing of her history. How little they think on the sacrifice of the past. It troubles me. Money is like to a seed, do you not agree? Keep it locked away, it is as something dead. Yet use it poorly, and 'twill never live. There must be someone with use for my money, for I would have it live, and if I could but find the hands that tend it, I would gladly share its fruit. Interesting. Okay. Well, he went this way, so let's go this way. Many years have I trained, and still they mock my designs. Tradition, tradition. Feh! What good building ought that is already built? We live in an empire, but 'twas not always so. How did it come to be? Military might? Wise rule? No, it must take more than these things. How can we hope to carry empire's glory into the future if we know not her past? Yet our academies teach us little of her true history. Interesting. You don't know who I am. The only philosopher of cuisine recognized by the Senate. That's who. Oh, cool. My good husband works at Draclor Laboratory, and, well, shouldn't say this, but he works on something so secret that he can't even tell me. Now, he's not the giving type, my husband, but just the other day he gave me the most unusual gift. A card. I've taken it carrying it around with me, and it's quite odd, but I feel the strangest surge to spend my gil at the Raffle House, or on stock notes. Huh. Me? I've been running all about town trying to sell enough greens to please my partner. She wants to build a farm out in Cheetah, see? What was she saying she'd run out of again? Noses of something. Nah, that weren't it. Huh, no time for pondering. Gotta sell, sell, sell. Have you been to the XII shop? I must say, they've done a splendid job improving inventory of like quite a selection. Cool. Do you know the Tarot? I'm a reader here in town. She might think a modern city would have a small use for such things, yet I feel just the opposite. And this is the Gambit shop. Hello, everyone. My nephew's collecting these Gambit things, so I thought I'd see what all the fuss was about. I must admit, they're prettier than I expected. Yeah, it's my dear mother, but she fails to grasp the most basic concepts. First off, I took her to battle next time. Yeah, go take your mom to a battle. Went to battle once, a commander I was. I remember my gambits as though it were yesterday. There's so many new gambits these days, it's hard to tell one from another. The chop master, help you with aught? Trade pine chops for sandalwood? What? Here in Arcades, people spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on pine chops and, if they're lucky, a chop of fine sandalwood. Gil. They're only good for buying and selling of goods. You can have all the gil in the world and it won't buy you respect. Only chops of pine or a chop of sandal will win you that. You see, the chops represent your contribution to the greater good of the Empire. Common citizens might come by pinewood chops enough during their daily lives, but it takes a soldier or some great deed to earn sandalwood. Huh. Interesting. One of these days I'll pick up all those gambits when I'm able to spare the cash, but right now money is oh yeah, it's the tarot reader. When writing novels in between trips, each one I think to make a moving tale of tragic love, the sort that makes grown men weep rivers. When I sit down to read what I've written, I find it quite happy, droll even. Why can I not write something truly miserable? Oh there, you haven't dropped a letter, have you? You see, I found one in the street and I couldn't help but read it. It said, "This is an epistle to love. Freely have I released it. Should it return to me, then shall my love be made true." And that was all odd, wouldn't you agree? Let's see what's in the potion shop, eh? Sure, after the requesities, you've come to the right place, and there's also a notice board upstairs if you fancy doing a bit of nothing. Me? I enjoy just reading about... Oh, yeah, I see. Sorry, I misread that. If you do a bit of hunting, Sometimes you come to these places and you make an incredible find. Not today, though. Perhaps I should try my luck at the bazaar. Here's another chop master. Plan to travel home through the Soken Cave Palace, but a terrible creature bars the way. Assistance sorely needed. Okay. Cool. I gave us a little insight as to the size of this area. Not bad. I'm in love with whom 'tis a secret why I've not told even him. Why not? Well, I wrote a letter, an epistle to love, and I'll not confess my love until the letter finds its way back to my hand. Romantic, no? I had thought to vacation in Bujerba, you see, but I run a small enterprise and just haven't been able to find the time. To my good fortune, I was recently permitted to go on leave. Straight away, I went to reserve a ticket, and to my misfortune, the tour was full. Damn. Bad luck. I've been waiting for an item I've wanted for such a long time. The proprietor said she'd order one straight away, but that was over a month ago. I have my brother keeping an eye out for me, but he's not one to remember such things. Oh well, I suppose I shall have to make do without. Yep. Yep. Headhunters employ gambits during battle to aid their judgment, correct? Now, what I've been pondering is, what about a gambit for the market? Fresh vegetables, get your fresh vegetables. Why, yes. They're all farm grown. None of those magic greens here. All natural. All delicious. Yes. Towards the aerial gardens in Bujerba are quite popular these days. We often find ourselves fully booked and have to turn people away. Oh yeah, I see. This is like the airships. Guess I'm off to Bujerba again. 'Tis my third time. Oh, the views over her crystal spires, the sun setting below the clouds. I'll never tire of it. Well, isn't that lovely? The Imperial fleet exploded, damaged the straw. Kupo, this is no simple repair. Oh my, no. Well, alright, chat. It's been quite the stream. We've made quite the progress. Got a lot of levels. Got some story done. Got a lot of traveling done. But we're going to call it here. 4.5 hours. Not too bad. But I appreciate you all sticking around. Shout out to Boodle TTV and Wormwood Messiah for raiding me. I appreciate that. Love you guys. If you guys like what I do here, I stream every day at the same time that I stream today. So every day, if you're like, man, I sure wish I had a voice to listen to in the background while I write my award-winning novel that I'm working on, then look no further. Pop in, come say hello, lurk. It's all good. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you talk in chat or not. But if you're a VOD watcher, fuck you. I hate you. I'm just... That was kind of extreme. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I super appreciate it. And I will catch you all again tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.